Hi guys, due to popular demand we're going to review how we made £1,030 just yesterday trading the EFX1 adaptive trading system as well as trading the non-farm payroll release. Now we averaged around 79% win rate and you can see the results right here in our trade history. This is our real account on 24 option and you can see the positions that have won and the positions that have lost. Now we have created this in charts just to show you exactly how and why these trades happened. So let's get going. The dollar to the yen is the next one that we had, 10.30 winner. So if we go into dollar to the yen, you can see right here 10.30 at the close. So this is a 15-minute chart, so the close of this 10.15 would be 10.30 of course. So this is where the signal came in and you could see that so this is utilizing both our swing trading algorithm and also utilizing what we call wave analysis. So you can see right here that we have typically a wave right here, another wave right here. So essentially, well, this wave pretty much ended around here. So essentially, as you probably already know, markets trade in cycles, and we've designed integrated systems to understand these cycles, to test them out, to analyze them in real time, and to provide that in accordance with our analytics. So you can see here that this ended right here, but because there was a lot of volatility in the markets at the time, no signals were put here. So you can see here there's a slight consolidation right here, where the price pretty much is ranging. It's not really going anywhere, and here is where we find a lot of interesting action right here, and this is where the put signal came in, because we are expected to enter the next wave down. As you can see, we really did. So it had to have happened at least 15 minutes later, but you can see 15:30. So you see the 30-minute signal, which all our signals are on 30 minutes. It's recommended at least 30 to 60 minutes each signal. You can see that it was a clear winner right here. So this is where it pretty much expired. If you have done the 60-minute signal, it would have won easily. So you can see the next wave pretty much started somewhere around here, went down, and for the NFP, this is obviously what happened here. That brings us on to the other USD Japanese yen signals. Now this loss wasn't actually a part of the service. So what we've done, we've actually messed up the order right here. So this wasn't actually meant to happen, but we'll count anyway towards our service. But you can see right here, this is where the put signal came in. So one of them lost and one of them won. But like I mentioned, the loss came around this candle here, where it was meant to be a call, but we accidentally put it as a put. As you probably already know, the price jumps very hard when the NFP releases, and you have to be really quick. And of course, human error can occur. Now, what else do we have? So we have an Australian dollar, US dollar right here at 10.45. This one was also a winner. So if you bring up 80 USD right here. So what happened here? Similar story. Now this one's utilizing our trend continuation algorithms. So this is utilizing both Ichimoku Cloud, coupled up by price action, coupled up by longer term resolution of momentums. This is using a whole bunch of different systems. You can find all the information on our website. So you can see right here, this is where the call signal came in, and you can see it clearly won in 30 minutes, clearly won in 60 minutes, and actually it carried on rallying all day long. So if you've taken this on a spread bet or CFD, which all our signals are capable of, you would have made substantial amount of profit with this one. Pretty much not much to really say about this one. This essentially looks at the small pull downs and understands, will this carry on going down or continue to trend up in the original trend. And you can see this is early on in the wave, so you see the wave pretty much just started around here, around these bottoms here, and it just pretty much just continued to go up. So what our system does, it understands when the pullbacks or pull downs happen, and it tries to enter into that trade. Just to see, the reason why it didn't happen here is because it wasn't significant enough of a difference. And you can see here, you see the wicks are very small compared to here, where the wicks are really high. What the wicks suggest, a lot of price movement in that period of time, that indicates a lot of volatility. Pretty much the way we designed the adaptive framework, it understands market conditions and understands which are the safer bets and which are not. So you see right here around this period, pretty much you see the size of the wicks, it pretty much just swings pretty high and pretty low. So this was a very strong trade. Right, so that moves us on to the pound USD. So we actually had 3 trades on the pound USD. So you can see right here we had one that came in at 12, we had one that came in at 130, and we had another one that came in at 230. Now you can see right here we illustrated, so this one that came in at 12, this one is pretty much looking at reversals. It's pretty much understanding what's going on a long-term basis and understanding both the volatility, the rate of change, the volume, taking into consideration our order flow reversal algorithms, and really understanding, okay, so this is due to reverse, at least in the short term, and that's exactly what happened right here. This trade right here, so this one's looking at so this is for the non-farm payroll release. So this one caught pretty much the bad news, the good news for the dollar and the bad news for the pairs, and it pretty much caught the nice sell right here, which would have expired pretty much here. So all the signals will be 30 minutes, and then this trade right here is utilizing again our swing trading module. So it's really understanding the swings from high to low, and pretty much these types of trades happen when major economical news is out. So what happens normally on the NFP releases, the asset will respond according to the news, and then it will pretty much swing back, at least on the short term. Now this sometimes might not happen, but pretty much regularly it would happen. So this call, all 3 trades are winning, and all 3 trades, as you can see right here, so closed. We've got the return here, we've got the return here, and we've got the return here. So all 3 trades won. And again on the NFP release at 130, on the Euro USD, again same direction down, same win. Pretty much these trades are very easy, guys. A lot of trades can make a lot of money from just trading major fundamentals. So again, this came in around here and then swung back down. Which ones did we miss here? So we had, okay, so dollar franc. So where's the chart right here? So we had 2 trades. So this one was trading the NFP release. As you can see, it pretty much caught it at the right times as a call, and then we traded the pull downs pretty much from here. So around 2 o'clock is when everything just completely reversed. As you know, NFPs are normally always really short term, and there will always be buyers and sellers on both ends coming in, depending on whatever the result is. So you can see right here we caught both trades pretty nicely. We also had a sneaky New Zealand dollar and Swiss franc trade as well. So this one's just gonna finish up the video. So that came in around 2 o'clock. So if we open that up, so we can see here exactly at 2 o'clock. Now this one's utilizing our swing trading module. Now similarly to what we spoke about before with the trend continuation, this understands that there is a trend, however it's looking at dramatic changes in price. So as you can see right here, the dramatic change happened in this period right here. Now when this happens, it looks to swing down. Now the difference between this trade and the trade what we had on on the euro pound. See, this is not a swing trade. The difference in price wasn't that significant, and we also have algorithms to look back a certain amount of periods. So you see right here, this happened here, where this just dramatic price change is actually bigger than this one, and it happened pretty recently. Whereas this is the only recent price action change, or should we say rate of change, that happened in pretty much in actually a couple of days, perhaps even a week. This was the only major difference right here several days later. So we do take into consideration various different resolutions and different lookbacks as well. So this was the trade right here. We also provide a free 30-day trial to test the system. You can test it as low as $1 per trade and really just get the ball running like that. We also provide assistance and support on a one-to-one basis on all our traders, so don't feel like if you're new that you might feel overwhelmed or not too sure how to handle certain trades. We will be there to help you out on a one-to-one basis through Skype. Now, if you compare our service to pretty much most of the services out there, one, they don't go into a lot of depth how we do in terms of the technicalities of these trades. They don't really reveal too much about how the system is built. They most certainly don't reveal real trades pretty much on a day-to-day basis. They pretty much would just show you a chart, would show you, oh, you can make thousands of pounds a day or a week, or you know, this is not that. You know, we don't get 80% win rates every day. We don't make thousands of pounds a day. That's not what we're saying. This was an exception. This was also a really good time in the market to trade because of the NFP release. What we are preaching is consistency with the system and giving you a surety that you can connect with our traders on a one-on-one basis and really get the ball running like that for as low as $1 per trade. So yeah, feel free to connect with us on social media. Feel free to drop us a line, email if you have any questions, and we look forward to working with you soon.